am the Overmind.
Spread the creep with Group D. Ding! Trying to think of a good catchphrase for this group. Yeah, I don't think I'll go with that. I'll try to write something later. That was not very clever. But this is Jaedong versus Modesty, your semifinalists from last season. No, not Jaedong. Modesty. Yeah, kind of strange. Modesty hasn't done much with himself since the last OSL, but Modesty is in a perfect position in this round of 16. He is a ZVZ specialist. It's his best matchup. It's what he's good at. And he's in a group with all Zerg. So this is the best group that Modesty could have asked for in this OSL to move up. So I do think that Modesty will be able to prove himself a little bit more as the OSL progresses. But here we go. Pathfinder is the map. Except up at the 12 o'clock position in green, almost said orange for no apparent reason, but is Modesty. So Modesty is green. Jaedong is yellow. Looking quite fired up. I do believe that Jaedong does get into a mindset. He puts himself through a ceremony as he starts to play the game, because he just looks like a different person. His eyes get all glitchy. He looks angry. But yeah, I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Him like sitting there like, okay, I'm going to turn into a Zerg now. He does a little dance, like a rain dance, and he's like, I'm a Zerg. And then he changes back after the game. That's why you always see Jaedong kind of blinking after the game, like, whoa, coming back down, man. But okay, we only need one prediction for this one. We only need one. I'm going to read it to you right now. This is from Spider Waffle, the speedrunner. Writes, "From the vile wretches of planet Char will rise the King of Blades. After slashing his way out of his cerebrate cocoon, he will stretch his wings and fly, leading the swarm to spread throughout the far reaches of the universe and conquer all who oppose. After supreme victory has been achieved and remaining survivors will worship their new leader, Jaedong." And that's it. That's all we need. Okay, throwing the rest of the predictions out. We don't need any more in this OSL. That's that. Hit the note. But okay, let's see. Spawning pool coming up. Jaedong. What? 12 hatch from Jaedong, I think. Oh, I think that Jaedong just went for a 12 hatch on a 3-player map, which is insane and has lost Jaedong games in the past. Dear God. Yeah, the one against Hyuk in the Pro League Finals, that was a 12 hatch on a 3-player map, and Jaedong died. 209 pool. But Jaedong just now going to put down his spawning pool. He does have the build order advantage, but a build order advantage in ZVZ these days is actually less of a factor than it was like a year or two ago. A year or two ago, you would say like, oh, rock, paper, scissors, Jaedong's obviously going to win. But that is not so much the case anymore. Zerg players have figured out ways to step around. They say, okay, I need to go for a Zergling run by here, or I need to snipe this unit. Yeah, they've been getting a lot better at that. But the layer coming up now for Modesty at the top has on his ugly STX shirt. I wish they would show him, because I hate STX's new uniform. It's very rare that I hate a new uniform for a team, but theirs is just absolutely awful. They all look like 10-year-olds. Come on, get a real uniform. STX actually had a pretty cool, well, I wouldn't say cool, but blue and red uniform, which is actually, it wasn't completely horrible. I'll give it that. That's the best backhanded compliment I can give. All right, let's take a look. Modesty was going for his own expansion, so it's not like he's going to be extremely behind or anything. He's just going to be a little bit behind. And plus he's going to come in, maybe he'll be able to snipe a drone. This could be huge if he could take down a drone this early in the game. But Jaedong runs away. He has that drone down to yellow. It's about half health. But he got it out of there and didn't lose it. If he lost that drone, that would have been actually a huge loss. Any kind of drone kill in a ZVZ is a huge deal normally, because that means you have to waste more larvae on drones and not units. It's all about what you use your larvae on in ZVZ. Okay, here comes Jaedong. He's running back to Modesty's natural expansion. Modesty building a creep colony here, but he's not morphing into a sunken yet. So Jaedong going to put on a lot of additional pressure, try to get this round on these Zerglings. Got to get some nice micro while the sunken colony is morphing. But the sunken should be enough. The sunken should definitely be enough to keep Jaedong away for a while. And the sunken is going to pop up and be okay. Of course, that was another drone wasted on the sunken colony. All about how you use your drones too. But here comes a drone, probably just transferring over to mine at the natural expansion. Jaedong has the speed. He's going to try to run by. Trying to run by into the main. Not quite successful in doing so. The sunken still picking at him as, Modesty is going to be able to clean this up. The sunken colony was the big saving grace there, but Jaedong is still coming in with speed upgraded Zerglings. He's going to try to run by again inside of that main, I think, if he groups up all of his Zerglings together. Yeah, Jaedong's going for an awful lot. Oh, he takes down a drone. Takes down one of Modesty's drones. Oh, God. So Jaedong is grouping up with more Zerglings outside the natural expansion. Might try for another run by. But that one single Zergling. I can't believe one Zergling got a drone kill. But Jaedong runs off his Zerglings into the main. Sneaking by that sunken colony. Gets in here. He is incredibly focused now, trying to take down more drones. If he can take down another drone, this might be game for Jaedong. Actually, some Scourge popping up. Now Jaedong is going to be a little bit behind as far as his Mutalisk go. Of course, as soon as he pumps those Mutalisks, Modesty is going to have Scourge waiting, just waiting to take that out. But I think that Jaedong might have actually sniped into the drone. He took out something there, and I think it was another drone of Modesty. He's still going to try to run around here since the... Oh, it takes out another drone. What the hell, another one? I think he took out 2 more drones. Yikes. So Modesty using his own Scourge to Scourge Jaedong's Scourge. Actually, Jaedong was Scourging. Yeah, the Scourge were hitting each other. Let's just say that. So Jaedong still only has... Yeah, he hasn't saturated his natural expansion. He just has the drones on the gas for the time being. That's all he really needs it on. So he can get up those mutas. Get up the mutas to compete with Modesty's mutas. And now Modesty trying to be a bit more aggressive in this game. Come in and find some drones to snipe for his own. And now he's coming in here. But the Scourge, there are still some Scourge out for Jaedong to take out everything. It's going to be a big Scourge battle at Jaedong's natural expansion. The splash hits are going to hit those drones, though. So Jaedong's got to be pretty careful. The observers are pointing it out that, the Scourge, one Scourge left, a couple of Scourge left, actually, for Jaedong. I lost some to Modesty's Scourge, but Jaedong actually sniffling his nose a little bit. Like, okay, I need to tighten this game up a little bit. I picked off so many drones. I can win this now. I just need to be a bit more careful. A little bit more careful. So Jaedong sneaking in. Takes that Scourge shot. I'm surprised he didn't snipe that Scourge, but Jaedong playing a little bit sloppy today, as a couple other players did earlier in the day, but he should be able to clean this up anyway. He's got more Mutalisks, plus he has some Scourge that he can chase around. Modesty's takes out one more of Modesty's mutas, and goodbye drones. No more drones, basically. For Modesty now, he's run out of mineral mining drones, and he's run out of gas mining drones. And Modesty is going to try to come down here and even out this disadvantage by taking out some drones of his own. But I think it's pretty much over for him. He doesn't have enough mutas out to really tackle Jaedong. Even if he takes down all of Jaedong's drones, he's not going to be able to do this. Because Jaedong just has more mutas. He has plenty of mutas. He has one single muta over there doing the splash hits on the last 2. Yeah, that's it. GG from Modesty and Jaedong up 1. Freaking Jaedong. It's good to see the Tyrant doing well, bursting out of the gates in first place in his group so far. Okay. So, this has been Nuke. I will be back next week for more Round of 16 commentaries, y'all. Okay, see you then.